Man, you guys better like this video, because I think I'm throwing away my chance of ever getting a sponsorship from these guys. So yeah, like the video, please. I mean, I'm not begging, but like or subscribe. That'd be nice. Should I do a Peter McKinnon intro? What's he doing again? Oh yeah. What's up, guys? Just a quick video today. I haven't done one of these sit down, kind of talk to the camera videos in probably over half a year, so it's been a while. But if you've been keeping up with this channel, you would have noticed that I've been doing a lot of kind of vlog type videos recently, doing a lot of gig vlogs. The past maybe half year or so, I've been gigging with this reggae group called Maoli. It's allowed me to travel around the world and around the islands and play shows, which is been one of my dreams for music. I wanted to experience that touring lifestyle, even though we haven't gone on like a tour yet, or I haven't gone on a tour yet with them. And I was thinking about a topic for today's video. I came to this topic, which is a topic that a few people have asked me. Why do I not gig with my Strandberg? If you guys have been following me, you'll know that this is the guitar I used in the music video for my very first song, Reunion. I got this guitar a few years ago, I want to say in 2017, I think. This guitar is really special to me. I love this guitar. It sounds amazing. I like the feel of it. So why don't I gig with this guitar? Why don't I travel with this guitar, right? It's supposed to be quote unquote, you know, really ergonomic, perfect for traveling, really small, really lightweight. To be honest, I'm scared to travel with this guitar. I'm scared to gig with this guitar because everything on it is proprietary. If something breaks, it's not like I can just take it to any old luthier and they'll be able to fix it. You kind of have to take it to someone who's either dealt with these guitars before or is, you know, keeps up with things. Like even within the guitar community, like I take this guitar, I show people, or they've seen my videos and they say, oh, you have that crazy guitar, you know? So still to this day, not everyone's familiar with this guitar. So I personally don't feel comfortable just trusting any old person to work on this guitar. So another reason why I don't use this guitar for live use is actually in part the design and the weight. I like the design and the lightweight weight of this guitar for when I'm playing at home, when I'm sitting right here recording videos or recording music. But when I play live, I just find that it's actually too light. I like to, you know, move around a lot on stage. I like to try to entertain while I'm playing. I just feel like when I'm holding this neck and I'm playing chords, because most time you're playing rhythm when you're playing live gigs, right? You're not playing lead guitar all the time. I just feel weird, like there's nothing else here. Like I'm used to the weight of the headstock. Even after years of playing this guitar, it still feels weird playing it live. Another thing, and this might be specific just to me, because I live in Hawaii, I play reggae music, I actually found that this Endure neck kind of design, the trapezoid design, I actually found that it doesn't really do anything for my left hand ergonomically. I have gigged with this guitar. I've played gigs and my wrist is sore. It might be the neck shape. It might also be the fretboard radius because it's so flat, and reggae music is a lot of bar chords, or, you know, playing chucks, and yeah, just playing a lot of bar chords where you have to hold down one shape for a long time. Bar chords are kind of hard on a really flat radius neck. It's a little bit more easier to do bar chords when the radius of the neck is a little bit more round because it matches, you know, the curve of your finger. Now going to the weight of this guitar, the lightweight is nice, but I actually don't find that it's that beneficial when I play live. I played 2-hour gigs on this guitar. I played 3-hour gigs on this guitar. I think one show I played with this was like two-hour slots back to back, so kind of like 4 hours. And mine, man, once you kind of pass that 2 or 3 hour, I think no matter what, your shoulder is going to be sore unless you're really working out. I would say this, if you're having shoulder issues, the best thing you can do is work out, be healthier. And if you don't want to do that, the best thing you can do is actually just get a better strap. I play on the Sir now, and I have a nicer strap and it doesn't hurt anymore. And I'm sure if I played with this guitar at live gigs and I used my new strap that I have, it probably wouldn't hurt. I just don't feel comfortable with the lighter weight. That's not to say I like heavy guitars. I do not like heavy guitars, but I just feel like playing with this versus this, This is just a little bit more substantial, you know? This is a little bit, it feels kind of like I'm playing nothing. So this might be an issue that I might be having with just this guitar specifically. This might not be a Strandberg guitar issue, but anyone else who's watching this video, if you have a Strandberg, let me know if you have this problem. But I just find that it doesn't hold tune the way that it should. Especially if I do really big bends, it really just doesn't hold tune. I know specifically my Strandberg has an issue with one of the bridge pins. One of the bridge, I guess, studs, I think it's this one, is a little crooked. That's a whole story in itself. If you want to hear the whole story about this guitar, I would have to make a separate video about that. I know that might play an issue into the tuning stability of my guitar specifically. That kind of goes back to the design where if I had a headstock and I had the tuning pegs instead of these washer things, you know, when my Sir is out of tune, boom, easy to tune. When this one's out of tune, it's a little finicky to get it back in tune, especially because I have mine floating. I never really got over the fact that you have to tune with your picking hand, and often you're holding the pick, you know? If you're tuning with your left hand, it's no problem because you're not holding anything, so you can just reach up and tune real fast, real easy. This one, you kind of have to like put the pick in your mouth or put the pick down somewhere, hold it in between your fingers, tune it up. I know you can buy like those Teflon washers. Mine is an older one, so it didn't come with it, but I think those would really help with the smoothness of the tuning, I guess, pegs. It's kind of finicky to tune this guitar, but it usually stays in tune pretty well unless I do a huge bend or something. Going back to kind of like the ergonomics thing is the neck joint, you know, I think a lot of people don't talk about it, but it really is not the most comfortable. Like, especially when you want to play up high, for such a nicely designed guitar, I think they should have just, you know, shaved away more of this. But now you can buy neck through Strandbergs, so they solved that. But yeah, this is not comfortable, honestly. I tried to convince myself that it was because I bought this guitar, but it's really not that comfortable. It does not compare to this. This is just so smooth. You can see everything's rounded over. Really, when you grab it, you don't really notice it at all. And I think that's about it. It just comes down to, I personally don't feel comfortable with the ergonomics playing with it live, standing up. I don't really trust anyone to fix it if anything goes wrong with this. And mine specifically doesn't hold tune that well. And even though I have all those issues with this guitar, I still love this guitar. It's like a love-hate, kind of. But yeah, I have a lot of good memories from this guitar, so I don't think I will sell it. But that's why I don't play with this guitar live. It kind of just stays in drop C sharp, stays in its gig bag, and it does not leave my room. That's another reason. Because I have it floating, I don't want to change the tuning to standard. I just keep it in drop C sharp. I think it sounds great in drop C sharp. Okay, with that all said, I still love Strandbergs. Let me know if you guys have had any similar kind of issues or problems or experiences with Strandbergs. If you liked the video, give me a like. I would greatly appreciate that. You know, helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. Hopefully I can hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. And if you want to see more of what I do, you can check out my gig vlogs. I'll put a link somewhere. You can kind of get a glimpse into what it's like to be, you know, quote unquote, a full-time musician. This is my job. I live gig to gig, trying to set it up so I don't have to live gig by gig. I'm trying to set it up so I can have a little bit more spending money, if you know what I mean. No, I'm trying to save. But it'd be nice to have a little bit more. Okay, anyways, that's it. That's it for this video. I'm just rambling at this point. Thanks for watching. If you watched this far, I hope this is not that long. I'm gonna try to edit it as much as I can. But yeah. Whoa. Bruh.